Okay, we are live today. It is 11/24/17, and this is Resolve and Succeed Mastermind Group. So I'd like to welcome Darren and Lucinda, and Renee is supposed to be popping in momentarily. So we got a small group again. Catherine's ill, so I don't think she'll be joining us. But let's do just a little brief thing of what we're up to, and then we'll catch up on some other stuff. So Garen, go ahead. Tell us. I know I went in and I listened to Janet's videos. I saw the website, and I know you're really happy that you birthed that baby.
Yeah, absolutely. But I told Janet it's only the beginning, because we've got people that have subscribed, so now we've got to deliver the value to them. So she has a lot of content, and I'm kind of the one delivering the content. But I've been working on some really great projects. So I've got to kind of weave it back in. Do today. I'll send something out to our list today. And I've been working on a project within that crypto Bitcoin space, and I'm really excited. So I've been dialing in my strategies, how I'm going to build it out, how I'm going to promote it, and just putting the system together. I acquired a couple of videos that tell the story. So I put together a landing page for that I'm going to share with people. So there's different things that I can do, and what's great about the program, basically I have an affiliate program called Bitcoin's Wealth Club. And within that Bitcoin's Wealth Club are other affiliate programs, all dealing with Bitcoin. How you can earn Bitcoin, most of it passively. They have one primary vehicle. It's called USI Tech. That's where most of the wealth is being made. Justin Varengia is my sponsor. 60 days he's been in it. He's already earned over $300,000 in big kind of following, but the numbers pan out. And Mike Hobbs is his sponsor, so I have a really good sponsorship team, leadership team. Very simple strategies. What I like about USI Tech is you don't have to build a team to make money, to have your money work for you in Bitcoin. Think about that. I don't have to find people that want to build a team. We can promote just for the product. And so my mind is racing, because I'm going to be marketing to different markets with different messages. So I'm putting that all together right now, and right now I'm ready. I'm working on getting the funding to launch into the product, which could happen today. And then I'm just full on focused just on this, nothing else, and just build a community. What's great is about Janet's site, took all of my funnel building skills and learning new things to put that together. I never had a payment page on my funnel before. That allowed me to learn how to do that. Now I've got these two. Oh man, USI Tech is very solid. And I'm totally confident. I have no doubt sharing this with as many people as possible. And you set up free accounts. That's the game. How many free accounts can you get? And there's no monthly fee. There's no auto ship. You're a free member, You share it with somebody, they buy a product, you get a 10% commission, whether you do anything or not. And it's working. So today, I will have that page that tells the 37-minute, it's a 37-minute video, talks about what the company is, what the product is, who's behind it, why you might want to participate, how you participate, how you make money, all of it. And that's just one vehicle. That's just one vehicle, but the primary vehicle. So this is what my focus is on. Like I'm laser on this right now, and totally confident in sharing this because it's so solid. I don't know if you've heard about it, but this Bitcoin Wealth Club too was put together by, his name is Vitaly Dubinin. He modeled the 4% system. Affiliate programs are all around Bitcoin. And, you know, so it's the same model. When I started about a month and a half ago, joined it, there were 23,000 people, members. There are 66,000 members today. Why? Because all of a sudden there are people like Paulo Barroso, Justin Berengia, Ankur Angarwal. You know, I see a lot of 4%ers in the group now, but it's just growing. So within that, there are these different affiliate programs like USI Tech. Anyway, Bitcoin Wealth Club then is what I can promote because they created the whole system like Vic has, done for you funnels, lead magnets. The lead magnet is a 7-module course on what Bitcoin is, how to take advantage of it, how to grow your wealth with Bitcoin. That's the lead magnet. So I'm just building out the system. I'm going to have a funnel for that system already kind of built out. I really want to start on within the Bitcoin Wealth Club then. There are multiple affiliate programs, and there are 3. Side Tech. The second one is called BitConnect. BitConnect. BitConnect is a coin on the market cap. You can see it. It's in the top 10. I have a whole program. The other affiliate program is called Mindset 24 Global. Personal development training created by Kevin Harrington, Shark Tank guy. So those are the 3 programs, but the number one focus is promoting USI Tech. And that's what I'm focused on right now, is getting up my system, you know, everything from integrating autoresponder, having follow-up emails. But I'm not going to be creating all of that. I'm just going to be modeling Justin Berengia's email follow-up to me. And I'm just going to model and copy his sequencing and his voicing, but use my voice, and that's what I'm going to teach my team. So also the other thing too is as I'm building out this system, I'm recording it. So like, what is the strategy here? You know, who's our target market? I'm doing the whole digital marketer thing. I'm going to come up with 5 different audiences. So I'm not just hoping for one hit in my Facebook advertising. But I can go after baby boomers for sure. The products, USI Tech. That's one of my primary focuses, the millennials. Also then affiliate marketers. Bitcoin, cryptocurrency. It's a hot topic. Bitcoin right now is over $8,000. Was at $700 in January of this year. In 60 days, Justin Berengia has earned $36 point something Bitcoin in 60 days. They already maxed out the comp plan in USI Tech, which is you're able to withdraw 2.5 Bitcoin per day. You can earn more, but you can only, the maximum you can withdraw is 2.5 Bitcoin per day. Angia, Mike Hobbs, and Vitali, the founder of Bitcoin Wealth Club, are already doing that. They gave us the strategies that I'm implementing to do that. So we're going to build a massive, or not a massive, but just a very select community of people. And for those people that want to build a team, we're going to do it online. But those who don't want to build a team, you don't have to earn Bitcoin. You don't have to recruit anybody. Earn Bitcoin. How cool is that?
So
All the people that, why? Because there's a lot of, okay.
I was going to say, why do you want to build a team if you don't have to do anything and you can still earn it anyway? Is it you'd build
because
it to get it more faster?
Here's why. It's called leverage.
Oh.
I leverage a team how to become self-reliant in their online marketing. Everybody that is on my team that wants to build a team, they're going to need an autoresponder. They're going to need Click Magic because I'm building it all out in those tools. My team, they're going to do the same with their team. Everybody gets multiple streams of income, and the Bitcoin Wealth Club system, USI Tech, it's all about multiple streams of Bitcoin that you can withdraw, and you can buy your fiat currency with it. You can buy whatever, silver, gold. So you don't keep it in Bitcoin, but that's where it's at for me right now. And you can tell I haven't felt this like confident and excited about promoting something because it works. That buys a product in USI Tech wins. Why? Because the money works for you. This is how it works. Just one of the products. You buy a package of Bitcoin, which is about 50 euros, $60 for one package. The company takes the Bitcoin in that package and trades it for you over 140 days period. The average of return on investment on those Bitcoin is 1% per day.
How much? You cut
1% per 1% per day. So after 140 days, you have plus 40% return on that Bitcoin. And it's automated, it's off. You don't even have to know what Bitcoin is. And it's all automated. It's incredible. So I will have by the end of today, and I'll share it within the Resolve and Succeed, the link to the video or the page that I created where it tells a story. Because once you tell it, anyway, it's going to be simple. I don't have to talk like this. I'm just going to send people to the video, a really good video that somebody else did, and then just have a button below it that register your free account. It's going to be very simple. So by the end of the day, look for it. I will have a link for you to get out. But I'm confident that you review that. You will set up a free account and you will run. Either build a team, use your your online marketing knowledge, a team. Because I think building a team, can be fun. And everybody's going to be winning. See, Mike Hobbs. I don't know if you know who Mike Hobbs is. He was one of the $1 million earners in Empower Network.
Yep.
So he and Justin, that's how they know each other.
Yep.
Right? So here's a story about, and I like Mike Hobbs. There's no hype. No hype at all, just numbers. He's an ex-military guy, family man. So like in the first 15 days of this month, November 15th, the most he's ever made in Empower Network was $72,000 a month. And that, he said that was a launch project. So in the first 15 days of November, he had already earned $170,000 because he's earning in Bitcoin. And he's been doing this USI Tech for 6 months. But Bitcoin, if you get paid in Bitcoin, the price is going to go up and down, but the trend is going upward at an incredible rate. $795 in January of this year. Today, right now, I'll tell you. Anyway, it just makes sense. And this USI Tech is, their tagline is the future of cryptocurrency. And it's a very, I mean, it's such a powerful vehicle. The company, their vision, the money they got behind it. They have over almost 500,000 affiliates worldwide right now. 1,000 affiliates worldwide. They're not a startup. Although they've only been in the Bitcoin game since this year. Hold on, just a moment. Anyway, I'm totally excited. Totally excited.
Good for you, Garen.
Because, no, but it's, you guys can see this and participate too. I'm bringing it to you. You may have already heard it. I thought you might, because all of the big name, except for Miles, I don't see Miles in any of the Bitcoin stuff, but Paula Barroso, he's already a top earner, you know, Justin Varengia. I know that Justin and Vic had their thing, some kind of drama. I don't know exactly what happened. I have a bias based on that. But I was just looking at the opportunity. And Justin Varengia, I've always liked Justin Varengia. I mean, I don't follow exactly the way that he promotes. You know, he's a lot of like, this is what I got today, but I'm going to model it. All he does is document his path, his journey is every day, and shares results. And the results are freaking incredible. And all of us, with our knowledge on how to market online, worldwide, and set up free accounts, because once people set up their free account, it's just like 4%. They're locked into you for life. They buy a product, you can get a commission instantly to your Bitcoin wallet. Instantly.
And it's final.
And it's final. The future of cryptocurrency, and this is the most powerful vehicle that I've seen, and no hype. No hype. So I will have that video. I'll have the video for you by the end of the day. Okay.
Thank you.
You guys check it out. But you know, when all the big name internet marketers are into this, because they're making money faster than they ever have before, and they're getting paid in Bitcoin, which is 8,000 right now.
How do you ever get your money out of it, though? I don't understand it at all.
I'm still learning that. See, I don't have to know all of that stuff right now. I'm learning it, but I just simple strategies, and I'm gathering the funding to start buying some product and run like a madman. just go all out.
Renee?
So Bitcoin is $8,230 today.
Wow. I know it keeps going up. Renee, didn't you get into Bitcoin?
I signed up for Coinbase, but I haven't really done too much more.
I haven't heard of that one.
That's one of the Bitcoin. Well, it's one of the wallets. Excuse me. It's one of the wallets that accepts Bitcoin, Litecoin, and that Eurocoin or whatever it's called.
Yeah, there's so many different ones out there. I know.
It has like the big three.
Yeah. Vic keeps talking about Ethereum.
Yeah, Ethereum.
Ethereum.
And blockchain is one of the other ones as well.
Yeah. Wow.
But those are just the wallets. And then as far as the program that he's talking about, I don't really know too much about or anything. I
keep hearing about it, but I don't really know much about it either. But
yeah, I'm sitting on the fence. I really don't know, because if they have 100,000, well, I don't really know the structure of it all or anything like that. Guaranteed 1%. I used to be in something that guaranteed 2% until it was unsustainable anymore, and then you know, and I was able to withdraw a really nice chunk of change, but I could only withdraw so much, and then the rest of it sat there, and it's still sitting there, and I can't touch it. So I'm just like a little iffy on the whole thing. So I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I can't figure out how you actually get your money out of it.
If I did participate, it would be very small. I'm not going big anytime soon. So I don't know.
You sound like you're sick.
No.
No. Cough, cough.
I'm drinking something and allergies and everything, so it's like my morning clearing.
There you go.
And then I got my health juice. Excuse me. But once I get that out of the way, then I'll be all right. But it's like a little raspy right there.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm late.
Well,
overslept. I don't know.
Well, you know what? You're here, so thank you. Hopefully, Garen will come back. But anyway, Lucinda, you want to fill in basically what you've been working on? I know we chatted, but now we're live.
Right. Well, I'm just a coin that you've been discussing. The real money will come in some of the smaller ones now, because Bitcoin is how much higher it's going to go. You may find that it doesn't go up much more next year or so, but knowing the little ones that are really working well is a good place to be looking, rather than going into Bitcoin, especially if you don't have the money to do it.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of people are going to lose a lot of money with it, with these. Bitcoin itself is probably has the advantage that there's a lot of companies that you could buy stuff from them using Bitcoin. So how the newer ones are going to happen, I'm not sure, but there is really a lot of places you can do it. I don't know if any of you know David McGregor. He's the one who got me into this. He's been has his own information, and he's been promoting Bitcoin for a long time now. So I gather he's probably made a lot of money on it. But he has a lot of his own information.
So
He's
you,
put out quite a few.
so have you invested in it?
No, I've just been too short on money.
Oh, yeah.
I'm keeping my eyes open. Actually, I was planning on buying some silver coins. They aren't going up as fast on it, but I think there's going to be. I hear a lot of rumblings that the financial situation in the world is about to collapse. So I'm beginning to think that that may be so. So at
Yes,
that point, it would be gold and silver.
I think silver yesterday was at $17.22 spot.
Is that high or low?
That's relatively, I would say, high. You know, we've had it before at like 15, not too long ago, but I've seen it as high as 19 and held it when it was at 19, so it's kind of fluctuates. So it's sort of in between. I think that's a good price. Obviously, you want it lower if you're buying, but that's what it was yesterday, Lucinda.
Yeah, well, I think
I don't
that's
know.
something that I can buy, pick up a one here and there as a starting point.
Yeah, we like the silver rounds.
Ah,
Silver rounds. The eagles or the buffalo head Indian.
yeah. Yeah, well, the one thing with silver is that it's used a lot in electronic, various different things like that.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. They couldn't put an iPad or a Mac together without silver.
yeah. So I kind of thought that I'm not too keen on getting into the Bitcoin at this point in time. It's
No, it's perfect.
bit of
That's what's cool about it is that the way that I'm gonna sorry I went on a rant there. Got too carried away, excited.
You got
But
it right?
but it's just a simple system. Once I got the system set up, you just drive people to a video that tells the story, and with a button to register a free account. It's going to be pretty simple. You won't have to talk like I went on this whole bit of just talking about it. You don't have to talk at all. That's not my plan anyway. Yeah, that's great. Silver is a great idea. I'm always looking for.
Yeah, because I used to have gold, and that went up a fair amount. And was one of the things that helped me keep going after my health went down the tubes. So for now, I'm working harder on my recipe book, and I'm making a number of changes. I've realized that recipes in that have changed a fair amount, and there's all these new things. I just bought one of those 6-blade Paderno spiralizers. So you can, I had discovered a while back that I just absolutely love zucchini when you make it into spaghetti shape, and then you can just put it in the frying pan for a couple of minutes and saute it with some lemon or something. And I think it seems to be becoming very popular with people now. So I'm doing part of it as putting in the information about how to use the spiralizer and the advantages and everything. And I'm also working on the matcha, the ceremonial variety of it, the green tea, and the cutest little cup. And I thought, oh, this is perfect. And it's made in Japan. So that was cute. And I've just been, whenever I go out to these different places, I'm watching for a few nice plates and various things like that, because this is the main thing now is I'm going to putting the photographing the recipes and everything. So that's fun. I'm enjoying that. My health is improving a lot now. Had a bit of a set to with my doctor, telling her that I was sure I had a bladder infection or something like that, and she said the test came back negative. I said, got every single problem. I got the antibiotics, and in 2 days I was starting to feel a lot better. And I'm now feeling better than I felt in years. So that part, my main thing now is, number one, is the recipe book. Because I need the money. And buying houses to rent. There's a good chance I'll do that. But at least I'm studying all of this along the way. So, but number one is discovering how many changes that people are that are happening in food and diet and everything like that. And I just picked up a book called the Hayapi Diet, and they have what they call these blue zones, and they're the areas in the world where people live a long time. And there's Loma Lindy in California is one of these places where people live a long time and are a lot healthier. And they said, especially the men, there's a lot of men there that live to over 100. So that's one place. And then the main one for this recipe book comes from Sardinia in Italy, which is another one of these places where people live a long time. So it's mostly based on the Mediterranean diet, but they've made some different changes in the slide. I just got it, so I haven't really read too much of it yet. But apparently people there are really healthy, really healthy. So, and they're starting to say, well, it's finally, people are finally starting to realize that a low-fat diet is really bad for you. Finally, how many people still, oh, I can't eat fat or anything like that, and they're ruining their health by not eating fat. So it's nice to see that they're really working on making big changes that way. So that's why I've decided to change my mind a bit on the book as putting some of this information in as well. So I have a feeling I'll probably be writing more than two. Two books, so I'm really enjoying it. And they finally stopped making so much noise in the building, so my health is starting, that's helping a lot to improve my health. So anyway, we're getting there. That's what I'm up to. I understand that Renee has been up to some pretty interesting stuff.
Yes.
I went to Brendan Burchard's World's Greatest Speaker training last week, and that was amazing. I got to see he has a couple of special speakers with him to help give different viewpoints on approach, and was Roger Love, who is a voice coach to a lot of the top speakers, actors, singers, and everything. He's helped Eminem, helped Tony Robbins, Selena Gomez, you name it, he's helped them ever since he was like 16 years old. It's crazy. And then and he talked about voice projection and how to use your diaphragm more and all that kind of stuff. So it was really cool. And then there was a voice coach, not a voice, like a movement coach, Bo Eason, who used to be, I don't know what position, but he was a major football player, and he did very well, and so he's known for the way he projects himself. He had a career-ending injury, so he had to learn a new career, and he decided to learn acting. And he, at the time that happened, he had asked several people who was the best person to get advice from. So he went and searched out it, and everybody at the time, they said Al Pacino. So he went and visited with Al Pacino, and Al Pacino told him what to do, and he said it would take you 15 years in order to get to the top of your specialty for acting. So he followed the instructions to the T, and then Brendan saw him and searched him out. And the same thing for Roger Love, the voice coach. He was in the middle of a 3.5-day event, just like what we had, and he lost his voice, like this, in the middle of the second day, and he asked around, found out who could help him, and they all said this Roger Love guy, and so Roger helped him over the phone and didn't even know who Brendan Burchard was, and he helped him over the phone to get his voice back right there and then, while Brendan was in the parking lot. And so this is kind of like all included in there. But I think the thing that inspired me the most was like the last, like in the last afternoon, and then the last morning, the next day. And he talked about if he had to do it all over again, what would he do? So actually, so I don't give you wrong information here. So what he would do would be to create like a $29 a month program, or some kind of continuity program. Okay. I need my eyes here. Well, there's too many notes, but there were like 6 steps. Webinar series. Okay. There were like six steps, and he talked about creating your own online course, like a 5-module set, where it's like 1 module per month, and to where you can price it for like $297 to $397. And then there's like one-on-one coaching. He talked about the monthly membership program, to where you can provide information every month, and so that would give you a recurring income. And there was a webinar series, and then the coaching. But the thing that really got me going was he had asked, a lot of these people are, high performers. They do a lot, and the odd thing is, he asked how many had created their own product, to where you have like a monthly membership or something or another, and hardly anybody raised their hands. And then he said, because I guess he hears this a lot. He said, "Why aren't you?" Because if it was me, that would be like the first thing that I would do, because you would have recurring income. It's not a whole lot of money, and you're helping people, and you've been given the gift to be able to help people based on your life experiences. So you're not doing what God sent you down here to do. So I'm like, okay, I'm doing it. And so he said, you know, who's going to set a date? And even like he has a close friend that he works, you know, that goes to all of his events. And I guess for a few years he would say, you know, so when are you going to put out your own product? And he said, oh, soon. I'm working on it. And soon. And then he finally said, okay, you've been telling me this for a while now. Just I've been telling y'all I'm putting out my own product, right? And you still, I still haven't gotten it out, right? So, so I said, okay, this is silly. I need to know when you're going to set a date. You know, what's the date that you're going to put your product out? It doesn't have to be perfect. You just need to do it because imperfect action is better than perfect inaction, right? So he had to ask him a number of times to be, you know, to set the date, you know, and it's like, okay, so when are you setting the date? And so finally his friend said, okay, I'm going to set the date, you know, like 2 months from now. And I'm going to get it out. So he said, okay, you just verbalized it, but you need to write it down. You need to commit to it. It's time to commit. So he committed. And he was kind of hating Brendan, you know, for making him take that action step and like suddenly putting the pressure on. You know, the pressure's on you. So he said he did it. It wasn't the best, you know, his best foot forward or anything, but he did it. So then he said, I hated him, you know, for a while, you know, before I put it out. But once I got it out, but on that date, he said it was the best thing that Brendan's ever done for him. So I just wanted to share that story because I thought that was pretty inspiring. Now, he also mentioned things. I think it's 7 things that you can do. With the first 4 things, branding yourself. So he said, if you want to start getting income producing activities, these are the highest income producing activities, because you know how you know used to say, you know, you need to focus on the income producing activities, but he never really said what they
are.
Okay, so this is Brendan's version of income producing activities. The first 4 to brand. So the first thing, 1 weekly content out, whether it be video or something in writing, blog.
Renee?
Huh? Yeah?
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but you are breaking up a lot. Is there any way that you could type that up and put it in our group there so we have it in writing? Because it's hard to, we're only catching every other word.
Really?
At least I am. Yeah.
I can hear quite clear.
Oh, you can? Oh, well, I can't.
Clear.
Yeah, I'll type it up. It's real short because the first one is 1 content that you need to put out, preferably a video, but you can also do a blog post, you know, whatever it is. The second thing is 2 to 4 social posts a day. You know, a lot of people prefer Facebook, but you can get it out to Instagram and you know, wherever else. But Facebook is usually the preferred because that's where everybody goes. The third one is to go live weekly on social media, whether it be Facebook Live, Instagram Live, or YouTube Live. So you want to get that out every week. This is like the bare minimum. The fourth one is to come up with offers. You know, you can have the low to mid tier, which is $7 to $197. and the high tier is $500 to $2,000. So like a low to mid tier, a free book, a $7 ebook, the monthly membership. The 500 to 2,000 is coaching, consulting, possibly the like the five, 6 module product, whatever it is. The 5th is to go live every month and sell something. Because the more you practice selling, the better you get at it. And and he said and then he emphasized, you don't want to go, talk about whatever you're talking about, and then just say, and if you like this, if you find this of interest, you can go here to buy it. So he said, you need to learn how to sell, because that's what we're working on, making money online to do, right? So he said that. And then the 6th thing is to campaign. This was for speakers. If they wanted to start getting paid speaking gig, is to send out emails, to call groups and whoever that you find of interest that would understand your message, and then to develop an email campaign, social campaign, send articles to them, and so forth and so on. Just follow through, just like we would do with anything that we're doing right now. Then, and to get the email campaign out, and follow through with that. So a lot of this has been, preached to us by Vic and through other people that we follow. So our thing is, we need to learn to follow through with it. And especially the first 4 things of branding, that I mentioned. And so I'll type that up and I get it out to you. And when I was out there, I made the commitment I was going to do a live webinar on December 14th. I'm still a little unsure what I'm going to be doing, but it's either going to be setting your goals since next month, or since the end of the year is coming, and a lot of people are concerned about setting goals and New Year's resolutions and so forth and so on. So I might be doing that. I guess I need to get clear on my message, because you need to start the campaign about 2 weeks before you actually do the webinar, because you have to have people visit your webinar. Because if you don't get people to visit your webinar, then what good is it? You're going to be talking to the world that nobody hears. So I'm going to be doing that. I also made a commitment that I was going to do the membership site. So the membership site is going to be related to what I originally was intending, with the monthly cards sets and stuff. But I'm not going to do it as a card deck, because I found that too many people found that a little confusing or whatever. So I'm going to be setting it up as a monthly site for the Peaceful Mind, Joyous Heart, and like twice a week or something like that, 2 or 3 times a week, I'm going to be kind of putting like the card on my post with a video attached to it, discussing what it is that I mean by what I did. And actually, there are 3 things that I was going to few things I was going to post on there. I'm just sharing this with you. Just, I hope I give you ideas of some sort. Okay, I was going to do like a upload a JPEG of the card, look, create a journal page or two, twice a week, 2 or 3 times a week, so that you could the member can write their thoughts or their interpretation in case they want to print it out, or if they just want to write it down on a piece of paper, some of the questions that I may ask, or statements, and how they feel about it, the video, and then like a little to-do list for the couple of days until the next card comes out or the next post comes out. So I'm going to do that as a drip thing, for the membership. And then as a side thing, that they can have the option to do the coaching, the transformational coaching type thing. So it'll be like a transformational type site, transformational life, building confidence, creating more peace in life. And each month I would do like a different topic, and then have once a month have a live webinar for anyone who has questions and ask and answer.
So how are you going to do your webinars? What program are you going to use for that?
I picked up Demio a while back, and I'm gonna test that out and see how I like it, because it's got a lot of different options that you can use. I haven't used it yet, so Marty pushed something to create something that pops up on my screen. It's so funny. But I haven't used it yet. But it seems to be very versatile to where people can easily do question and answer. I can bring on certain people if I want, and then if I have handouts that I want to hand out to people, they can I can upload it to there, and people can download it from that. And then it also has the options to buy now, that kind of stuff. So I'm going to try it out. Hopefully it's easy. They say it is, but we'll see.
Did you say it was Vimeo?
Demio. D as in David. EMIO.
Haven't heard of that one. What is the capacity?
I bought the 500 person capacity at any given webinar. So I figured that would be more than enough. I mean, I could have done bigger, and it's an annual fee. So I picked up the affiliate link for that. But and that was right when it first came out. So now the pricing is, I don't know, like $1,500 for the same thing.
Wow.
For a year. But we'll see how that goes. I think it'll give me all the options I want. I mean, I thought about doing YouTube, and then I remember I had that, so I'm like, I paid for it, I might as well use it.
Yeah.
And it really does sound like that I can do a lot with it. So and then I can set it up as an evergreen product. So
it makes you look more professional doing it on something like that rather than YouTube as well. So again, that's part of that branding of you.
Right.
So you want to stay the course. So yeah, I'm excited. I would like to be at that webinar.
Okay, well, once I get my act together, I will sure to do that. I'm going to do like a free ebook, like a really short one, just to kind of, get the opt-in and then start talking about products and stuff. I'm going to do like a short free ebook, and then I'm going to do a little bit longer paid ebook, either 7 or 17. I haven't decided yet. The only reason why I would raise the price is if I decide to put it on JV Zoo in order to see if people want to make a little bit of money and help me get the word out. So I'm waiting. If I do that, then I have to do like a $6. And then the monthly membership program, if I just do it myself, it would be $29 a month to start. Or if I do it on JV Zoo, I'll probably do $49 a month because people want to get like 50% commission. So I'm kind of sitting on the fence on that. So I want to make sure that I can put out enough product for that. Now, the nice thing about this line of thinking, if you're putting it out like 2 or 3 times a week, you don't have to have the full month all set up.
Mm-hmm.
So you can start off with having the first 2 or 3 weeks already set up if you want, to drip feed, and then you can work on it as you feel inspired.
Yep.
So and that kind of goes in alignment with the perfection, to have a completed, perfected product for, like the like the 5 or 6 module type program or the monthly program. You just need to be ahead of them to where you can put it out timely.
Another benefit of not having it completed is the fact that it may take a different path than what you originally thought because of the input that you're going to get from your people.
That's true. Very true.
Yeah, so it allows you to be more flexible and really give the information to the need that you need to meet at the time.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. And then he says you need to go live every single month with a product that you want to sell or something.
mm-hmm.
So you get more practice, you get yourself out there more, you start to build a little bit more momentum at the same time, and in theory, you make money.
Yeah. So what kind of products do you think you're going to be selling? Are they all your own products? Are you going to be like promoting 4% or Bitcoin, or what kinds of things are you going to be doing?
I honestly am not 100% sure, because every month you can do it something different. Although if you kind of stick with a similar, the branding.
Right. I would think you would need to.
People to show up, I think. Maybe sporadically talk about other products and stuff, but I think it's going to have to do with more mindset, spiritual, or personal, some sort of personal development line of focus. Because I want to be known for. At the same time, I still like the other stuff, but is it something that I want to be able to impact others with or not? I don't know.
One of the things, you could always go to ClickBank and see what kind of related products they have there and sell a ClickBank product that's related to what you're talking about. Because if you're talking about improvement in spiritual and all that stuff, and then you come out with like a 4% product, how to do Instagram or something like that, e-commerce, that doesn't really go.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to stick with like-minded things. I mean, like Cinda's cookbook would be great if she, got it out, because that very much goes along with what you're doing of taking care of yourself, healthy living, and that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. You could promote her cookbook too.
There's a couple of great meditation collections that I really enjoy. And one of them, I actually started the promotion on it today, I think, yesterday or today. And it's a meditation that I've listened to off and on over the last 2 or 3 years, and I really enjoy it a lot. So definitely something like that. And then Bob Proctor has his own products that are somewhat related, or pretty related. You know, so I know that there's a lot of different ones, and I've seen several of them on ClickBank. A little bit on JB Zoo. The only reason why I think JB Zoo, I can limit the refund to, you know, less time, you know, like 30 days or less. Whereas ClickBank, it has, I think you have to agree to 60-day refund rate, and I don't really want to go there if I can help it.
Yeah, I don't blame you. That really holds your money up. But yeah, as you start doing these things, you will be surprised how things will come to you. Just out of the blue, you'll be having a conversation with somebody, and then you'll get a lot of information. So it's, you know, when you're focused like that, then you're going to be bringing that energy and that information to you. So I think it's fabulous.
And with the program, I can invite people on, you know, like if they have a phenomenal product that I really think that my followers would like, then I can do like a little interview
Right.
with them, and then we can have some sort of agreement, you know, of some kind of commission or whatever.
It's called joint venture.
What?
It's called joint venture. When
Joint.
Yeah, when you have somebody on, then you get a commission of the sales that are made.
So that would be another option. So there's a lot of options out there. I think on one part, I still get a little overwhelmed at the thought of it. But guess what? Until you start doing it, you know, it gets easier as you go.
Yep.
So it's time that you know, I've been procrastinating way too long. It's time.
Haven't all of we, I tell you.
Yeah.
It's something that we do. Well, listen, we're getting on time here, and I wanted to throw it out there. I talked to Lucinda to see your thoughts about not meeting in December and picking it up again in January, the second and fourth week of January, because December is so busy for everybody.
Okay.
So, okay, that would be great. So I'll post a notice for that, and we'll go from there. So, did y'all have anything else?
It's just nice to get together again.
It is. Like I say, I haven't seen you ladies in a month, so it's been nice. And I'm leaving again pretty soon, a couple of weeks. So I'll be gone for another 3 weeks.
Ah.
Yeah, it's all good. So, okay, well, I'm going to bring this meeting to a close, and I'll go ahead and post in our group that we won't be having meetings in December, and we'll pick it up again second and fourth week of January.
Okay.
So thank you. Really, really appreciate you guys being here. And Renee, I'm so excited for you with all you're doing. And if there's anything that we can help you, or you want to do a test run on us, you know, we're here for you. All you have to do is just message us. And Lucinda, I'm so glad that you're feeling better, and that your book's coming along really well. So that's really good. And Garen's all fired up, so that's really cool too. I'm just kind of in a place where I'm really not doing anything right now. I'm just kind of in a holding pattern. So waiting on stuff with Vic.
Y'all might have discussed this already, but y'all think about his webinar Wednesday.
I was extremely disappointed personally. I think it's really if I understand it correctly, in order for us to do anything, we have to start paying $20 a month or $197 lifetime in order for us to get commissions on products. But he said, and I don't know if that was in lieu of having to buy the products. I believe it was. So if you all heard that part of it, because he said, you know, that we couldn't get commissions on anything. He said, you can promote them, but you're not going to get commissions on it. Well, why would somebody promote something if they're not going to get commissions on it? I mean, that's just silly. And then
we're
go
supposed
ahead.
to have we're supposed to have the master, but never activate, and we can't get paid on certain things now as it is, you know, unless you own it, and that's not what was agreed upon back in June. So
Yeah.
he said that he's going to be sending out a separate email about the masters. I haven't seen it or anything, but have y'all seen that?
Nope.
Have you seen anything about the fam?
Bonuses?
Yeah.
Well, what he said was, you know, he was saying that we were going to get bonuses far beyond what was promised before. Well, that's not happening.
Wasn't.
No.
It didn't sound very bonus.
No. And when he said he was so excited he wasn't going to drop the yacht thing, I was so ticked off because I'm like, how many people really care about going on a yacht trip? Because you've got to pay your way there, and people that don't have money can't do that. And it's like, I want, put that money towards traffic like you told us you were going to. And when he said, like I kept writing on there, because he said he's putting 250 on 4%, but if you don't buy into the monthly thing, you don't get that. So then he's putting $250 into the crypto thing, but he never really explained what that was about. And he also didn't say how many people are in there. I mean, he could have 10,000 people in there, and you know, where before he said we were getting $5,000 each in traffic. So I'm a little upset with him. I'm a lot upset with him, actually. And you know, it's like he promised us this blog. Well, now we have eStage, so that's not even part of the bonus. And I have everything in writing that he promised us. But, you know, going on a yacht trip is like, I could really care less. I just want some money coming in.
Yeah.
And the other thing he said was if we didn't have 4 tech sales, he would personally help us get 4 sales, which was $19,000 in commissions. And, you know, that's out the window. That's why I signed up for the whole thing to begin with.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm not real happy with him right now.
I'm sitting on.
You're still going to what?
I'm sitting on the fence, so I have not decided.
Decided what?
What I'm doing.
Oh.
The only thing considering it is I'm thinking that there's not a whole lot of 4% because I'm guessing that a lot of people left or they're not going to sign up for. So I think the income potential for traffic on the 4% side will be pretty decent. I think. I hope. On the crypto side, everybody will get opportunities. So I think we're fam members. I don't think it was more than 500 people, but and then he said there's even less master people. So I'd like to find out what's going on with the master.
Yeah. And the thing is the people, you know, the original people that signed up were promised bonuses that they got a lot more, which you were one of them, promised to them than when I signed up under him. But still, I mean, he's not coming anywhere close to fulfilling what he told us we would get.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I guess he's tonight.
Say that again.
He's having a night. And
Yeah, you're breaking up so bad. I can't.
he's having a 4 o'clock. It's an email. He's doing it in the Facebook group.
At 4 o'clock, you said?
Yeah, 4 o'clock Pacific time.
Okay.
6 o'clock time, 7 o'clock. Not sure what Lucinda, but he did send out, and it's in the I think the Facebook. Yeah.
Okay.
Facebook.
Okay, I'll go look because I haven't got any notice of that yet. But okay, 4 p.m.
About an hour ago. So I don't know. I don't really have that. But my question to myself is, do I really want to pass it up if I get something out of it? I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I'm not paying the monthly fee, and I don't have the money to pay I'm not putting another dime in. I'm disgusted. That's what I am.
Yeah, there is a notice on my email saying that it's at 7 p.m. Eastern time.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do. It's crazy. But I do know I am going to focus on my product, just like Lucinda's going to focus on her book. And I'm not sure what you're going to focus on, Sharon, but I know it would be wonderful.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
I'm in a disgusted mood right now, and you need to do a little meditating on it and see what feels right.
Yeah.
You need a quiet time, Sharon.
Yes.
Just for yourself.
Yeah. Okay, I'm seeing it 4 p.m., so I got it. Good. Okay, well, like I say, we'll see what happens, but
yeah, I was disgusted when I first heard the webinar. I'm like, holy crap.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
And plus, like, it sounded like he's redoing 100K again.
Yeah.
Because he said it's based on e-commerce, and he's got to base it on something more general. And so now, he got to level 4 and then did nothing. And this will be the 6th revision of 100K. And when he came out with that, it was like, finally, we're going to be able to, go through and in 90 days, we'll have some money coming in. It's been over a year since he started that.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so anyway, we'll see.
Anyway, we're going to sell our own stuff.
Yeah, we're in charge of
something.
We're going to do our own thing. We're not going to be reliant on other people.
That's right.
As far as other people for programs and stuff that you're not in control of.
Yeah.
Right? We are in control of ourselves, and we can do this.
Yep.
Yay.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Well, ladies, thank you for joining us. I really have to run. I appreciate you coming on today, and this is it for Resolve and Succeed on 11/24. I can't believe it's the 24th of November.
I know, it's passing by way too fast.
I know.